Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have another hotfix for Medieval Dynasty, and this one's kind of big. They did skip yesterday in terms of updates, but they made up for it today. They've been working very hard. We've seen I think 3 hotfixes on Saturday, a hotfix on Sunday, so they're definitely confident in the game and confident in making it better. Good to see, and it's a pretty enjoyable game in my opinion. But yes, this is 1.0.7, has some significant changes. I skimmed through some of them, and they do change some of the things that were incorporated in my tutorial videos and stuff of that nature. And yeah, so let's get right to it. So Tuesday evening, and we are still working. After one day without a patch, here comes the newest stuff. We hope you still love Medieval Dynasty and enjoy playing it. I do. Very cool game. Also, I'm going to link this post down below if you guys want to go read the comments, join the conversation. I can't talk. Join the conversation or do anything like that. Alright, now on to changes. So first one, time for grain threshing in barn was fixed. So now it is the appropriate time that needs to be, taken to do the threshing inside the barn. After that, we have the problem with dialogue to recruit people staying even after recruiting them has been fixed as well. So there was a dialogue, pretty much a problem with the dialogue after you recruit somebody that kind of made them be able to be recruited again, even though they're already there. That has been fixed as well. The next one we have is the night hunt quest. Not having correct technology restrictions has been fixed now, and they have the correct restrictions in place. Next we have is next couple we have have to do with kind of chests and items inside the chest, which is, I think, hopefully this is a good change. Hopefully this does improve it, because a lot of chests are empty and they stay empty for a while. So so the first one, improvements of saving items. Saving only changed items, not all. It will restore all stolen items on the map once. So I don't know if this means that they're gonna restore all stolen items on the map once on old saves, or are they going to restore it once for the new saves as well? And I'm wondering, so will this, let's say you steal something, will the item come back? Or let's say you stole a portion of it, will like the other portion stay in there, or is it going to disappear, or is it going to be restored if it did disappear? So that's kind of the question I have to ask. We will see how that works exactly. Next we have is changes to the contents of chests in NPC villages. So this change I am going to check out right after we do this little read along. I am going to check, and I'm actually going to show you guys in game how that has changed. I'm going to start a whole new game, and we're going to go through a couple of chests in a couple of towns. We're going to go check the 2 tutorials that I've done, one where you can get a free bow and the other one where you can get a lot of money. We're going to see if those are still there, and if they have been changed or not. And then next, it was save the contents of chests for NPC buildings to a file. Okay, so there's a designated file for the pretty much show what items are in the NPC buildings. Okay. Then we have item duplicating in chests and NPC villages after loading the game has been fixed. So there was some duplications, probably not done by the player, just done by the game by accident. So that has now been fixed. Next it was fields in Rolnica fixed. The fields was not created. Okay, so I'm guessing there was a problem with fields being created. That is now fixed. Next it was being unable to fertilize the field after harvesting. Now you can fertilize after you harvest. Next it was the post-process improvements, a bit darker sky, contrast, and saturation corrections. So we're going to see how it does look in game. Let's see if it's a huge noticeable change or not. Alright, so next one is working only in your field gives you technology and skill points. So I don't know if this exactly means that they have restricted you getting technology and skill points in any other place except working in the fields, but we will check this out in game after this read along. Next it is when flirting, women will not accept marriage proposals until player has a house. Okay, so now you have like a little, I guess, what would you call it? A little goal you need to complete before you woman can accept marriage. And I'm guessing that's kind of historically accurate, right? So there it is. We got that. Next we have is blocked flirting with own mother. That has been fixed. I don't know exactly if that means that it's now blocked for real or if it's now open, but we shall see. Next we have is tweaked weapon / tool damage and condition numbers. I really hope that they made tools last longer and weapons last a little bit longer as well. I think they broke way too quick. Way too quick. I'm pretty sure it was like, what, 3 hits with the spear or 2 hits with the spear, and it would break. I think they needed to either change the condition or make the damage a little bit higher, especially with arrows. I remember it took like 6 arrows to take down a deer. I think hopefully they've been tweaked in the right direction. Next we have is more collectible rocks near rivers, streams, and some rocky areas. Makes sense. Rocks obviously would break off from there more often, so have a bigger concentrated rocks does make sense. Next we have is extraction skill, reset dialogue option bugging dialogue window. That has now been fixed. It is not bugged anymore. Next up is the possibility to change keybinds for keyboard. Some keys like spacebar, left control, number 5 are long texts and exceed in various UIs. This will be patched. Okay, so pretty much what's it called? You can change the keybinds, but some keys like the ones I just stated, they might not work yet. It's a work in progress, and they will await your feedback. So okay, so they're trying to make it very compatible, make it very, pretty much, give the possibility of changing keybinds, but there probably is going to be some bugs that are associated with it right now, and hopefully they do get the feedback to make it, the right way. Next up is place the player's family in their home, set home references, teleport family to player's village. Okay, so you have, what's it called? You have a teleport option, and you have a set home reference where you want to place the player's family. Makes sense. Okay. Next up is issues with the player's relationship with the child who was also the wife's sister or brother is fixed. No more weird relationships. Dialogues with own children are a work in progress. Okay, so there's no more weird relationships in the game, and dialogues, I guess, that you have with your own child are going to be more unique than other dialogues that are in the world. Kind of like a little mini storyline, or mini kind of lore session, whatever you want to call it, right? Okay, I can appreciate that. Next we have is added option to adjust field of view. I like that. People do play in different field of views, and this will, what's it called, make some people happy, you know what I mean? I personally doesn't even matter to me. They can put me in random field of views, unless it's the extremes, you know what I mean? I don't really mind, but I know some people do have a preference on how they play, so it's good to see the option. Next up is removed quick fix for changing the QWERTY and AZERTY updates. If a player had set keybinds to AZERTY, those settings will be present in the new free keybinding system. Okay, so they pretty much changed the because they had an overall change where they had like a quick fix, a temporary quick fix where you can change the QWERTY to AZERTY. Pretty much those are keybinds, right? And those are the 2 defaults that you can choose between. Now, since they are doing a free key binding system where you can do different keys, your changes will still be there. They'll just be, in the separate key that it needs to be in, if that kind of makes sense, right? But yeah, so that is pretty much all the changes. Pretty good hotfix, pretty beefy. You know what I mean? It wasn't even that much. I think it was like, what, 50 megabytes? So good on the, what's it called, the space as well. Not the space, but kind of like the memory as well, right? But yeah, we're going to go into game now. We're going to check out a couple of these and see if anything is new, what changed, and what happened. Alrighty, and now we're in the game. Let's start a new game, and let's check out the following. We want to check out the chest. We want to check out how the game looks saturation-wise and all of that, because they said they have improved that. And then we're going to check out the, what do you call it? The keybinds as well. And also maybe the weapons to see maybe if, what's it called? How the duration is and all that stuff. Alrighty, so we got back into the game. So it looks kind of the same. There's probably some minor changes, right? If there was like a before and after, you would probably see it better. But let's go check out some of the chests. Especially, I want to check out this shack right here, which usually has iron tools, and then we're gonna check out this shack right here, which has the bow and arrow, and see if it's still there, see what's changed, and yeah, we're gonna go from there. Alrighty, and they have changed it. Oh my god, rest in peace. So 1 wooden hoe. Jesus. Alright, that's a huge... But now, since they changed that, is there stuff in other people's chests as well now? Is it kind of balanced out? Because if it's balanced out, I like that more than just, you know what I mean? Because it was just, like, before this update, that chest was full of, like, 5 different iron hoes, 5 stone hoes, and 5 scythes, right? And then the rest of these chests were empty. Now I'm wondering, is there stuff in these chests as well? Still nothing in this chest. Let's check some in the village. Because the problem is like there's just not a lot of stuff in everybody's village, you know? Yeah, still nothing in here. Nothing in here. Okay, so we got some salt and some coin. Okay, this wasn't here before. Alrighty, cool. So we got a little bit in the house. I'm guessing it gets, as they collect, as time goes on, it does fill up. But let's check some more. So I can see they added some stuff. Okay, there's stuff here that has to do with kind of how the area is. Alright, alright. I see what they're trying to do. Yeah, okay. No, I don't mind this. I really don't mind this. Yeah, so even at the beginning of the game, I'm pretty sure those chests will go up and down with stuff as people get more stuff and of that nature. But I like the direction that they are going. Okay, very cool. So in terms of chests, obviously they got rid of some of the most overpowered chests, but they've added small little things into every chest, which is cool in my opinion. Now we're gonna go all over there and see if our bow is still there. Right there. I will pretty much probably fast forward this. Alright, now let's check this town as well, see if it wasn't just this original town, if they did it for like every town, right? So let's check Bronica and see what we got in terms of loot. Yeah, look at that, that's nice. Yeah, so like every, not every, but like almost every building that has a chest has some items in it. Yeah, there's some that are still missing, but overall a way bigger improvement, because before this it was like one chest would have everything and the rest would be empty. And I don't know if the villagers populate stuff in chests right now, or if they will do that in the future, or if that's not implemented in the game yet, but we will see. And now let's make our way to our last destination, which is that shack, which I'm pretty sure is nerfed as well, if all this other stuff is. Alrighty, and let's check it out. Okay, so you still have... Okay, you still get a bow and you still get some arrows, but it's just not as good as it used to be. But this is still a bow location, so nonetheless, I don't know. Still good in my opinion. And let's see if there's other stuff in the other ones. Got a wooden hoe, which makes sense, because, okay. Yeah, you got more stuff here. I don't mind this change. I don't mind this change. I think this is actually very, very good. I'd rather have it populate the town than just have it all in one chest. And let's check the key bindings really quick. Key bindings. Yeah, looks nice. Looks nice. Looks like, okay, yeah, I like what they've done with it. Okay, cool. And what else do we want to check? In terms of... let's make a stick then, hold on. Stick, we need 1 log. Need 10 sticks and a rock first. Alright, let's collect all that. Boom. Is it overall better? I can't really tell with the axe. I'm gonna have to use the spear and then really come to my conclusion. Let's use that spear. Actually, no, let's make the spear. Then let's go poke something with it. Alright, here we go. Let's try it. Oh, it's still the same. So it still looks the same. Okay. Well, there it is. I guess for some things it was fixed, for some things it was not. But okay, there are the changes and pretty much all the stuff that came with this patch. Hopefully this was informative. Ask me any questions, any concerns, and like always, stay safe.